Hey guys, Ramadan Reaper here. So, tonight, the Academy Awards 2024 is happening. We're into the final stretch. I can't wait to see the outcome of that, who wins. So, obviously, before the ceremony takes place, obviously, I figured I'd get in one last nominee. And so, I have just got done watching Poor Things, the latest film from Yorgos Lanthimos. Of course, the director of The Lobster, Killing of a Sacred Deer, and The Favourite. I unfortunately missed this at the cinema, but I had been hearing a lot of great things about this. I hear a lot of people saying that this is just absolutely wild. So yeah, I was definitely looking forward to checking this one out for myself. But is this the wild, raucous, unexpected crowd pleaser that I had been hearing it is? Let's find out. So the film follows Bella Baxter, a woman who is saved from the point of death by a mad scientist called Godwin, who refers to himself as God. Bella is reanimated with the brain of her unborn child, and under the guidance of God and one of his students, Max McCandles, Bella slowly begins to grow and develop. However, much against the wishes of God, she sets out on a journey across the world with a man named Duncan Wedderburn, which she sets off on a journey of self discovery, but also one of sexual liberation. So, yeah, look, obviously, this is nominated for 11 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. And yes, I believe this is the second most nominated of this year's nominees, right behind Oppenheimer with its 13. So, yeah, obviously was expecting good things from this. And yeah, good things I got. This, I absolutely loved this film. This was just, holy shit, this was absolutely insane. Yorgos Lanthimos is just a fucking madman. I mean, obviously, for one, this film is full of wild, depraved scenes. These plenty of explicit sex scenes. Don't watch this with the parents, obviously. Furious jumping, as Bella refers to it, and also plenty of scenes of other depravity as well, including the deformed creations of God, including a chicken dog. Yeah, this is a wild, depraved film, and yeah, it makes Saltburn look like a kid's film in comparison. This film is just nuts, but it's like not so wild and depraved to the point of inaccessibility, because actually, surprisingly, this is really, really funny. Like, there are plenty of moments that prompt like genuinely big laughs. It's got yes, it's got the wild, raunchy scenes, but it balances itself out with this almost dark sense of humor, and it just is such a blast to watch. It's so entertaining and super compelling and engaging to watch throughout its runtime. And obviously, all of this is in service of a very compelling exploration of the idea of the fact that we have to see the good and the bad in the world to be whole, be fully rounded, but also to understand ourselves. It's a very interesting thematic through line. It gives the film some level of depth and some resonance, and it's also a it's a great dramatic underpinning that sets off Bella Baxter's incredibly compelling arc. And yeah, this arc is sold wonderfully by Emma Stone. The early, like, childlike scenes of her, their curiosity and almost innocence, is does prompt some moments of great humor early on, but also The journey allows for moments of proper heartbreak, anguish, as she sees the horrors of the world in full color. It's great stuff, and obviously Emma Stone is nominated for Best Actress. Yeah, if she wins, I will not be against it. She fully deserves it. She is fantastic here. The rest of the cast is great as well. Willem Dafoe, the goat, is in this, and yeah, he is great as God. This mad, like, emotionally detached scientist who does end up developing paternal feelings for Bella and lets these emotions like overcome him at points. He is really really good here, and I also really enjoyed the practical makeup for his his disfigured face. That was really cool. And I also rather liked Rami Youssef as McCandles. Yeah, he's a guy who starts out with some level of good to him, but ultimately does become corrupted by God's influence. I thought he was very good, but yeah, major shout out to Mark Ruffalo. This guy is he's playing Duncan Wedderburn is like the anti Bruce Banner. Holy shit, he is like this properly like leering little sleazeball of a man and he is great. He and kind of goes gradually insane. He's such this larger than life screen presence. Absolutely amazing, and he has a suitably outrageous accent. God, what a character! Yeah, yeah. So it's all great, and obviously from a production design standpoint, the film is great. Like the buildings, the settings have this like almost cubist aesthetic to them. It's a really neat stylistic design and looks great, and it's contrasted nicely with these like watercolor painting looking backgrounds. It's fantastic, and of course the cinematography is absolutely gorgeous, capturing all of this in gorgeous like pastel colors. It's so vibrant and vivid. It's great. There's also some really great like visual language throughout. Like obviously there's some scenes in black and white. Obviously a juxtaposition of the bright, colorful scenes and later on in the film, sort of in a way to show that how Bella is seeing the world, sort of seeing it more in full color as she learns more and more about it. And even then, there's also some great use of like fisheye lenses, like camera distortion. It's in a way sort of we're seeing the world through Bella's experiences, wherein it's like it's slightly distorted and warped and also like unformed, but also the camera appears normally as Bella begins to see more and more of the world. Plenty of like purposeful visual language like this is really great and really adds some depth to its storytelling. There's also a fantastic score here, which there's some like harps in there, which gives some scenes like this almost dreamlike quality. But there's also stuff like creaking violins, which gives it this almost like surrealist, nightmarish touch as we see the horrors of the world with Bella. Yeah, this is just a fantastic film from beginning to end. There's some great reveals towards the end that tie home its thematic underpinnings. Admittedly, at times I did kind of feel the weight of its 2 hour 21 minute runtime. Not to say I was bored or found it dragging on or anything. It's just definitely there were some points where it didn't feel quite as tight and engaging as it was at other points. But overall, I did love this film. This is a fantastic film. This definitely deserves plenty of the awards it's been nominated. Obviously, Best Actress and yeah, production design, cinematography. Just there's plenty of stuff that if it wins, I would not be opposed to it. It would definitely deserve it. And yeah, overall, Poor Things gets a 9 out of 10. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. Have you seen Poor Things? What did you think of it? Are you a fan of Yorgos Lanthimos' style of filmmaking? And did you see this one at the cinema? So let me know what that experience was like. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget the subscribe button if you're new, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.